Hi folks, and welcome to A&P with Dr. O. In today's video, we are going to take a look at the anatomy of the kidney. Let's start out with this outer covering. This tough outer covering is going to be known as the fibrous capsule. And if I spin the model, we can see here that the kidney has an indentation. We can see more of this fibrous capsule as well. We have this indentation here, and this indentation is known as the hilum. The hilum is the point of entry for the renal artery and renal nerves. It's the point of exit for the ureter and renal vein. Here we have the renal artery, renal vein, and here we have the ureter. I've spun the model back around. We can still see our renal artery, our renal vein, and then we can see our ureter as well. If we start taking a further look at the internal anatomy, the kidney is going to have an outer cortex. This outer layer here is known as the cortex. And then the middle portion is known as the medulla. And the medulla is going to have these triangular shaped structures known as renal pyramids. And the tip of the renal pyramid is known as the renal papilla. Plural would be papillae. So several of those tips would be the renal papillae. And again, one triangle is a renal pyramid. That's how we can tell that this is the medulla. And then this outer portion is going to be the cortex. Between the renal pyramids, we are going to have the renal columns. Structures found within the cortex and the medulla are going to be responsible for producing urine. Urine will be produced and then it will drain into what is known as a minor calyx. So we have one here, there's another small one here. We've got one here as well. And then the minor calyces, that would be plural, you can see that they join to form a major calyx. So minor calyx joins to form a major calyx. And then those join to form the renal pelvis. Again, urine is going to be produced in structures found within the cortex and medulla. We'll talk more about the functional unit of the kidney in another video. It is known as the nephron. And so they will be producing urine, which will then drain into minor calyx, major calyx, renal pelvis, and then finally the ureter will take that urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder.